Hey, CRS Press 3 here. Today, since I don't have anything to talk about, I don't really have a big update or anything, I'm going to teach you about ROTC. So this is, basically, ROTC stands for Reserve Officer Training Corps, and my school is a Marine Corps one, so it's basically MCJROTC, Marine Corps Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps. So, the reason I'm talking about this is because we have a cadet officer candidate school, starting on Monday, and, that was my phone. Basically, it's a camp, and once you graduate, you are an officer, and it's 2 weeks long. I'm really stoked because I've been wanting to be an officer for so long, you have no idea. I've done everything to get to where I'm at right now, and basically, me and one of my friends, Justin Trammell, we were neck and neck freshman year. We got promoted at the same time. We were the only 2 freshmen to get promoted to corporal. That is crazy for a freshman, for corporal. We were the only 2 freshmen to get promoted to corporal at the same time. Basically, we were the top 2 freshmen, and we were neck and neck. Everything was a competition between us. This year, it was still a competition. We got promoted at the same time, but there's a lot more sophomores that got promoted to the same rank as us. Basically, all the sophomores are gunnery sergeants now. But then over the summer, Trammell got, he is now the battalion XO, which is the 2nd highest position you can get in MCJROTC. The first one is commanding officer, CO, and that is cadet. He's a sergeant major right now because the school year hasn't started, but he's going to be an officer by the end of the camp. Everyone is. So, Cadet Sergeant Major Owens, he was the, okay, here it goes. It goes CO, XO, Sergeant Major. Commanding officer of the battalion, executive officer of the battalion, and Sergeant Major of the battalion. Cadet Sergeant Major of the battalion. Last year, the chain of command was Cadet, well, she was a Lieutenant Colonel by the end of the school year. It was Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Emily Thomas. She was a senior, so she graduated. Then the XO was Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Caitlin Cox. She graduated. And then the Sergeant Major was Cadet Sergeant Major Michael Owens. He was a junior, so now he's a senior, and he is the CO now. Trammell is the XO. He's a gunnery sergeant just like me right now, though, because the school year just started, and we're going to go through this officer camp. And we haven't found who the sergeant major is. We all pretty surely know who it's going to be. But anyway, I'm going to show you what's going on. So, basically you start off as a private. Nothing on your collar. Just digital. Well, I have something there, obviously. But nothing on your collar. You're just a private. Next, now mind you, it's gold because I have a dress uniform. Dress blues. The reason I have a gold lamp of learning is because I was in color guard and I got my blues as a private when I was a freshman 2 years ago. So, this is, mind you, ranks that you wear on your digitals are black. This one's gold because I can't find my other black PFC rank. So basically, this is a PFC. This is after private when you get promoted. It's called a lamp of learning. Next, you go to a lance corporal. I don't have a rank for that because I was never a lance corporal. I skipped right to corporal, which is right after lance corporal. This is a corporal rank. This is the actual color that goes on the digitals. So there's your lamp of learning and 2 chevrons. Next is staff sergeant. Got promoted to that. This is a staff sergeant. This is a staff sergeant rank. It's gold because, again, this is a dress uniform and I can't find my black one. Next, hold on. Next is a gunnery sergeant. These are on my digitals right now. But that's a gunnery sergeant rank. That's what I am currently. That's why they're on my digitals. 3 chevrons, lamp of learning, and 2 rockers. This is called a rocker, by the way, the one on the bottom. Hopefully next time I get promoted, we'll be at the end of the officer camp, and I will be an officer. The officer, let me see if I can draw this out for you, because they're kind of complicated. I know, it's like school all over again. I'm not going to draw it out. But anyway, basically, after gunnery sergeant goes to first sergeant, and that means you have 1 more rocker, and then you go to sergeant major, which is another rocker. So you're going to have 4 rockers and 3 chevrons, with the lamp of learning star in the middle. Then after sergeant major, you graduate into the officer. A second lieutenant is just 1 silver disc. Well, yeah, disc. Then a first lieutenant, 2 silver discs. Captain, 3 silver discs. Then it goes to lieutenant colonel, which is 1 silver lozenge or diamond. Then it goes to colonel. Wait a second. I'm sorry. 1 silver lozenge, which is a diamond, is a major. 2 silver lozenges or diamonds is a lieutenant colonel. 3 silver lozenges, which is 3 silver diamonds, is a colonel. Most programs aren't big enough to have one of those. I know our program isn't even big enough to have a captain. So anyway, that's how the rank structure goes. You get, you also get ribbons. I only have 6 right now. But the ones with the EGAs on them, those are EGAs, by the way, they're devices. That means I have had those for 2 years, and you get a device. Oops, that was a frogger on the back, sorry. Okay, so when you wear them, you wear the most senior one closest to your heart on the top. So this is NCO leadership. I've had it for 2 years, so I got a device. This is, I think this is civic service. That means for community service and so on. I've had it for 2 years, so I got that. This is distinguished conduct, which means you don't have any documentations or bad things in your record book. This is, what's that? Oh yeah, this is orienteering badge. It means you've been on to a camp or something, like for instance Marine Military Academy, the camp we went to in June. This is the color guard ribbon. I've been in color guard for 2 years. Ooh, dang, that stupid frogger. So I got that, and then finally this is the wait a second. I'm sorry. I totally forgot. I promise I know what my ribbons mean. But anyway, that's all for today. I hope you liked your lesson on ROTC. History, well not history, knowledge, basic knowledge. Thanks guys, and see you next time.